What's up, guys? My name is Bravo, and today the Pokemon presentation just aired like this early in the morning, and I'm recording this at a very late time, which I apologize for. But we have gotten a lot of news that's going to be talking about the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and there's going to be much more. I cannot wait. I have a lot of sources for this. Well, it's kind of like two sources, but yeah, I have none else to say. Let's just dive right into it. So, earlier today, we've gotten Pokemon Day celebration, and there was a Pokemon Presents. They told us about the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and more that's going to be happening. So, let's start off with over here. It says a new Pokemon Presents has just finished airing and revealed multiple new items. The biggest news was a new DLC update for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and this DLC is going to be called The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, and it comes in two parts. Now, this is crazy because I'm pretty sure there was a lot of leaks that was talking about the DLC having something to do with Area Zero, and now we got in like the official reveal for it, so that's extremely cool. It also comes in two parts. The first part is the Teal Mask, so like they're doing part 1 and 2 just like in Sword and Shield where they had the Olive Armor and the Crown Tundra. And now they're going to be having two new DLC for this game, known as, the first one is called the Teal Mask, and the second one is called the Indigo Disk. The Teal Mask will be released autumn this year, where it would probably be around either August, September, October, one of those months, around fall. And it says in this part we'll visit a new land called Kitakami on a school trip. The Indigo Disk, can't even speak already. The Indigo Disk to be released to winter this year, which is going to be probably around like beginning December or so, or mid-December, I'm not sure. In this part, we'll be studying as an exchange student at Blueberry Academy. Now, hearing that kind of reminds me of the Crown Tundra, how we ended up in like this expedition looking for like legendaries that was in like all over the place. It was really cool. So I'm hoping this game could do something similar to that, because I honestly love the DLC from Sword and Shield. Over 230 Pokemon from past generations will be available to catch in these new regions or brought in via Pokemon Home. So 230 Pokemon is going to be coming back. We already have 400 in the Paldean Pokédex, so we're going to be having 630 total plus the new Pokemon. I don't know how many of that is, but we're going to be having a lot of them. But yeah, they're bringing in several new Pokemon, and two of them just got shown and they're released today, which is really awesome. The first one is called Walking The first one is called Walking Wake. It's a water and dragon type Paradox Pokemon that is basically a Paradox Pokemon of Suicune. And we have Iron Leaves, a grassy psychic type that is a Paradox form of Virizion, and it is available like literally right now. In the game, there's going to be events where you can do like the Terra raids, and you can get these amazing Pokemon. So yeah, we now have the official stats along with that as well, which is really awesome. I'm also going to be explaining them as well, but I'm going to leave that real quick because I do want to talk about the other Pokemon that was shown to us. And they're called, I'm trying my best to not like butcher their names, but I'm gonna do my best here. The first one is called Okidogi, kind of like a play on words like Okidoki. There's another one called Munkidori. The third one is called Fezandipiti. I'm trying. I'm honestly trying. And the last two, the first legendary that's going to be in part 1, the Teal Mask, is called Ogerpon, and the legendary Pokemon that's going to be in part 2 is known as Terapagos. I'm trying. But yeah, let me go to these because these are the legendaries for their respective DLC. And this is the Pokemon that's going to be in DLC part 2. This is the Pokemon that's going to be in DLC part 1. We don't know much about these Pokemon. All we just know is their design, and pretty much that's it. But the one that catches my interest the most is this Pokemon right here. If we look at the design, you can notice that its face resembles the face that the like when you terrestrialize your Pokemon and they wear that hat, you see like a face on that hat. So it kind of reminds me of that. And not only that, if you look at his shell, you can see the symbols of all the Pokemon types on it, which that is really interesting. I don't know what this Pokemon can do, but I have a feeling that's gonna have an ability of some sort where it has something to do with terrestrializing. I just don't know what it could do, but it looks so crazy. There's that Ogerpon. That's going to be part one, legendary. I don't know what this Pokemon is, but it kind of reminds me of the Majora's Mask from the Legend of Zelda series. That's the vibes I'm getting from it. And the other Pokemon, let's go to them right now. The Okidogi. That's, I forgot which one was which, so I'm gonna have to like look at them right now. Let's look at this one. Okay, so this is Okidogi or Okidogi, and this is going to, I think this is going to be in, I don't know if it's going to be in the first DLC pack or in the second one, but these are the three new legendary Pokemon. This one is, it looks like Incineroar and Meowscarada did a fusion and became this, which is really funny to me. Just by looking at its design, my only guess is this Pokemon might be either grass and dark or grass and poison or poison grass. I'm not sure, but it gives off that color scheme to make it look like it might be one of those three types. Next Pokemon, Munkidori. I don't know what this thing is. What is this thing? I don't know what type this thing could possibly be, but if I was to guess, probably a psychic type. And the last one, this Pokemon is actually really interesting. This is Fezandipiti. This is definitely going to be a flying type. I just don't know what secondary type would roll with this, but we just have to wait and see. The details are not known yet, so we're just gonna have to probably wait around summer to see what they're going to be giving us. Okay, now with all that out of the way, I want to talk about the two new Paradox Pokemon that's now released. The first one I want to start off with is the Walking Wake. This Pokemon, oh my gosh, this Pokemon is extremely crazy. Looking at the stats, it have base 109 speed along with base 125 special attack, making this Pokemon an amazing special attack sweeper. And not only that, this Pokemon has a crazy signature move known as Hydro Steam. And what this move does... Okay. Is it not available? It's not available. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's honestly unfortunate. Let me try to go back. But what that move does is that it gets boosted in Sun. And not only that, it's a water type move. So basically speaking, it's a water type move that gets boosted in the Sun. Keep in mind what I just said. A water type move that gets boosted by the Sun, which is extremely funny because usually when there's a sunny day up and someone does a water type move, the power of it is cut in half, but instead it increases by 50%, which is extremely crazy. And not only that, this Pokemon does have access to moves like Sunny Day, Flamethrower, and then it just has that signature move, which is like really crazy. Like, I honestly plan on using this Pokemon in future Wi-Fi battles, so I will be having a lot of fun with that. The next Pokemon I want to talk about is Iron Leaves. Iron Leaves is the Grass and Psychic type. This is the Virizion Paradox form. And looking at its stats, it does have a pretty good stat. I don't know if anything changed. Let me just double check. I want to do a comparison real quick on Iron Leaves and Virizion. So let's go do that right. Okay, so looking at the stats here, I can see this Pokemon is actually stronger than the original. Iron Leaves is actually powerful than Virizion because it has base 90 attack, while Iron Leaves has base 130. So that's a really good change that they did there. And not only that, it also cut down its special attack, which is good because no one is going to use a special attack move on this Pokemon. But it also has a signature move that's kind of like, I can't even speak. I forgot already. Walking Wake already has a signature move called Psyblade. It's a psychic type move, and it's almost the same ability as a what? I can't even. I'm sorry, guys. I woke up. But it has a signature move, Hydro Steam. That's the move. Hydro Steam is the one where you get increase in Sun with water typing, and Side Blade, it gets boosted in electric terrain. So I could see someone probably running Pokemon like Pincurchin to set up the electric terrain, get the Quark Drive ability activated, and just spam Side Blade. It's gonna do a lot of damage. It's crazy. And this Pokemon also has access to Wild Charge too, which is extremely good. I'm pretty sure it's in this. Yep, it's in the TMs here. So it can learn Wild Charge, a good electric type move. You can also terrestrialize this thing into a electric type, so you don't have to deal with all these weaknesses. You can also turn it into a fire type, so you don't get like hit by a super effective bug type move like First Impression from a Slitherwing. So yeah, that's all of the Pokemon here. They also reveal some other stuff. I'm on Cerebi, and you can see that you can watch the entire trailer here on their website. You can also go into YouTube as well to look it up yourselves. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember, there is also the raids that's going to be happening until March 12th to catch these Pokemon. So I recommend everyone get to that. Not only that, there's also a DLC bonus that was shown as well. Let me go back and let me find it. Okay, there it is. There's an event. Where is it? There it is. Perfect. Now, there's an in-game purchase. Well, not in-game purchase. There is a DLC purchase that if you pre-order the DLC right now, you guys will be getting a Hisuian Zoroark from your mystery gifts, which has the moves Happy Hour, Bitter Malice, Nasty Plot, and Terra Blast. And it's also going to have the Charismatic Mark. And that is extremely cool because I just got mine just now. I already got the DLC and everything. I'm really looking forward to it. Also, one more thing, which is extremely making me hype right now, that Pokemon Home compatibility will be coming soon. Probably in the beginning of March, but it will be happening very soon. So I really look forward to all the Pokemon I'm going to be bringing back from past generations, including Pokemon from Legends Arceus, because there's going to be a lot of Pokemon I'm going to be making Wi-Fi battles for. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that we have here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be having a Wi-Fi battle video soon because I did make a voting poll, and whatever Pokemon wins that voting poll, I will be using them in the next Wi-Fi battle. So I really look forward to that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.